Welcome to Speedwell Travel. My name is Eve and today I am staying at the Ben Nevis Hotel in Fort William in Scotland. As you can see, it's been quite a rainy day and I'm just taking a quick tour around the car park here. First of all, I had noticed that the grounds are immaculately kept, so 10 out of 10 for your gardener groundsman. It really is quite beautiful. And just pulling into the rear of the hotel, and this is another car park at the back. So there's plenty parking spaces. I suppose it's also good for tour buses if that's what type of guest they have. And you can just see the leisure centre there on the left. There are beautiful views and the grounds are just lovely, as I said already. But you can always tell this is the annex with windows hanging open, and it doesn't look very clean or comfortable at all. It looks pretty run down, and the whole place could do with a bit of a paint, I'm afraid. It really saddens me when I see hotels that can be absolutely wonderful in a top tourist spot in Scotland looking in this state, and it just makes me very sad. I do believe that has recently been taken over by new owners, and I hope that they will be able to complete their refurbishment programme pretty quickly. The whole hotel smelled of damp, unfortunately, and the corridors were really horrible. And we're just entering the room here. I was just staying for one night on a bed and breakfast package. I decided once I'd had a quick look round the hotel that I wasn't going to stay for dinner, so I ate out at night. This was clearly not a refurbished room. The brass furnishings, the light switches, there was some plug points but no USB or anything. So as I said, I think this was one of the older rooms that hadn't been touched. I really can't stand these horrible brown furniture. It's really depressing and cheap. It was all scuffed and scratched. And that's a wardrobe there. Was reasonable storage. Now I was told when I booked in that the window was broken and wouldn't shut, and indeed it didn't. So all night, right above the kitchen and the leisure centre, so these fans went on for hours and hours, and I could hardly sleep for the noise. But I did think it was a reasonable view from the window. I thought that was beautiful. As I said, it's a beautiful location and it could be an amazing hotel if they just get these rooms refurbished, and I hope they do. So this is a classic room and this is a twin. Nothing much to say other than the beds were really, really ancient and like U-shaped in the middle. And other than that, the bedding was clean, so I did my best to sleep, but the noise outside from the rain and the leaking gutters and the fans, extractor fans, was just horrendous. Bathroom was pretty small, but it was fairly clean. I can't really complain about that, and I did manage to get a hot shower in the morning. I didn't film the breakfast room. It was horrible. It was just like a canteen, and it was really noisy and just so impersonal. It was pretty awful. The staff were just hovering far too close all the time, and I felt very uncomfortable, so I didn't bother filming there. So no, I would preferably not stay here again until the rooms are fully refurbished, in which case it would be actually lovely. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.